Hello friends, today we are here to make the mushroom crafts. Alright, so we're going to start out with the fun little mushroom card. So for both the mushroom card and the little craft, you're going to need these fun little stamped images. Now, I already watercolored all these little images. Look how fun I watercolored them. When you get these images, they're just going to be stamped blank. You can use markers, watercolors, colored pencils. The stamp ink that I used is waterproof, so you can use whatever color ink you would like, whatever kind of ink you would like, rather, especially if you wanted to use markers. Your lines aren't going to like bleed or move or anything like that. Your black lines won't. Okay, which is perfect. All right, so first thing you're going to want to do is I wanted to go in here, and I did not watercolor my little mushroom world village yet, and we could do that one together. Alright, so we're going to put the pieces for the little craft to the side, because we're going to come back to that in a little bit. Okay, so let's watercoloring this guy. Alright, so I'm going to start out here. I want my mushrooms to be kind of in this kind of brown tone here. So we're going to add some browns. Not 100% sure what kind of mushrooms all these guys are. I'm going to go in here and we're going to color the little trees. I oftentimes will go in here, and this is called doing a color wash, where you add a bunch of color kind of really quickly. And then you go back in and you add your details and little shadows and things. A little bit more water to that. Oop. Alright. And then I'll go back in and add a little bit of my darker color right here in these little crevices. And that's going to give some kind of nice separation here, and kind of make your kind of lighter areas pop and your darker areas really deep in the shadows. Okay, so I'm going to kind of add some darkness kind of around here and around here. Kind of blend this out a little bit along the back. And down here along the bottom. Alright, and I'll go in and add some little details in here with my lighter brown. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and add a little bit of red for my mushrooms. Alright, so these little guys here and these little guys down here. Those probably shouldn't be red, but I did them red anyway. Alright. Then I think I'm going to add some a little bit darker here near my little stairs. Alright. And then of course I'm going to go in and add some green in here. This is going to be olive green. And this teal green, which is really beautiful for the fiddleheads. So fun, so whimsical. Okay, let's move the green again. Alright, it doesn't need to be perfect. A little watercolor is great. Alright, and then I'm going to go in here and add just a little bit on the stems. Put those mushrooms in here for the underside of those guys. Okay, so once you have watercolor and you're feeling good, notice I didn't do any watercoloring on this right side, and that's because we're going to take our scissors and we're going to fussy cut that. And I just absolutely love this look. I saw this kind of idea. There was a gal I follow on Instagram that does this planner, and I noticed that more and more people are kind of doing this idea, or they kind of do this kind of cutaway, and I just love it, where you stamp the image and then you kind of do just cut out whatever is there. It just really makes me happy, you know. So I really wanted to do that for this card. All right. Now you will see, so now we have that, and how fun is that? Okay, so now that's where this paper right here comes into play. So you can decide which kind of door you want on the front of your little stump here, and I think I'm going to go with the Hobbit door. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. Now I want there to be a little hinge because I want it to open up, and so to do that I'm going to go ahead and cut a little square out on the right hand side there, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and just fold that over. And I'm going to trim this short so you can't see, or trim that around there, so that really the hinge is only attached right here, okay? And so I had folded that over, and then any excess along the top that was showing, I just trimmed off, okay? So now I'm going to put glue only on that tiny little tab there. And I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and stick that down, stick that in place at the top of the stairs. Okay, now I'm sure you're probably noticing that the little door is just like flapping open in the wind. And so I figured I could prevent that from happening by sticking a little mushroom in place. So I'm going to go ahead and cut one of these guys out. And I'm going to glue him not all the way on, but mostly on one side. I'm going to keep it I'm not going to put any glue at all. And then that way, that side will just hold the little door closed. Okay. So I did not glue it. I just kind of overlaid it just a little bit. So then that way it kind of holds it in place when I tuck it underneath it. Okay, just a little bit. Now, what I want behind the door, I think that for this one, I want behind the door this little mousy guy. He's so cute. Now, I have a little secret to share with you about when you're cutting out little things that have tails or antennae or little whiskers like this. Don't cut out the little whiskers and the tail and little antennae. It's just going to, oftentimes it does not come out the way that you want, and it looks so funky because you can see the white paper. So all that you're going to want to do is once you cut it out is find a fine line pen, like a slicky black pen is what I'm going to use if I can find mine. And then that way you can go ahead and fix the little, his tail and his little whiskers. Can you see I cut him out? But you see his little whiskers and his tail are missing. So I'm going to glue him here behind my door, making sure that he is not showing behind the door, or showing when the door is closed. So I'm going to use my slicky fine line pen. I did find it. And I'm just going to go ahead and draw his little tail. Oh, things are falling. And I'm going to go ahead and emphasize his little whiskers here. And redraw them. And there we have it. Look at that. Isn't he so cute? Okay, and now he can be hidden behind the door. All right, and then on the inside, you can pick out one of these little sentiments. There's no one like you. Make a wish. Magical wishes. So on the inside, I'm going to do magical wishes. Now, I'm really big on doing that little kind of banner kind of a thing, so I'm going to do that again, because I always like how it looks. Look, it looks magical. It just looks magical. So do that kind of a thing. All right, you can see. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. Now I'm making sure that when I close this, I can't see my sentiment behind it. So just make sure that you're gluing that one, it's straight, and two, you can't see your word behind it. Oh, so much fun. So much fun. All right, that's part one.